Alrighty, hello and welcome back. We are gonna get right into it here. I want to show you the team real quick as it stands. Second line's a bit of a problem. Hughes doesn't actually fit anywhere in my lineup, unfortunately, with the coaches I currently have. That situation, I think, will change within the next, I want to say, 2 seasons? Something like that. Okay. I've tried going through and changing the settings and the lineup and all that, but I think I would have to turn the coach off. And that is something that I might try to. My dog's outside barking, sorry. Did that work? Did that make a change? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how much of the previous part I cut out, but I went through and I changed a bunch of my settings for my second offensive line. And maybe I should wait till the regular season and cuz it's probably not my full NHL team playing right now anyway. Alright, looks like we're off to a pretty decent start here. Let's just go with best lines. I'm honestly surprised considering my starting goalie is a 78 and my backup goalie is a 76. Maybe a 77 now. Something like that. I think they were both 74 and 5 last season. Something like that. Maybe everything after the third round is going to be weak, but everything in the first round looks like it's going to be sick. There was so many A's and B's that I seen. It was like 3/4 of the first round. Um, no thank you. Why is it? I kind of wish that didn't automatically reset itself all the time. Wow. Alright, he's definitely gone after this season. You know what? I think as soon as he's healthy, we're gonna flip him. Injured ribs, he shouldn't be out that long. It's probably like bruised ribs or something. Maybe a couple weeks. Okay, let's do this. We'll stop here. He should still be an 85, I hope. Go ahead and flip him for a pick. Alright, that'll make it a little easier. Do some repair in here. For me having to... I'll cut out a lot of stuff, but it's still gonna be a bit of a longer episode due to me having to okay all the changes. However, after this episode, I'm going to switch it back because my experiment failed. And me changing the actual settings for my lines does absolutely nothing to change. I'll show you. Change this. I changed all those settings, and it did absolutely nothing for changing the line fit. I went through, I changed the carry dump bias, I changed the cycle shoot, I changed the energy efficiency, I changed the block shots, I changed the offensive strategy, and it didn't change a single thing for any one of these guys. So I don't even understand why that's there. Like, if you can't affect it, it ain't cool that you pick, you know, basically almost all these guys I got, except for obviously like Killorn and Nemesnikov, Nichushkinen. I don't think any of them were first round picks. Oh, he was a first round pick. Was Nemesnikov? Wow. Was Killorn? Oh, third round. Okay. But anyways, all these first overall, well, not all first overall, but a bunch of these guys are, we'll say, top 20 first round picks. And if they don't fit into my lineup, they just apparently don't fit into my lineup. It's pretty crappy, honestly. Because, like, I got Jack Hughes. He doesn't go good into any of my lines. I got Kako. He doesn't go good into any of my lines. I could do that and I could bump him down, raise it, or lower it from -3 to -1. But he's an 87. I don't want an 87 on my third line if I don't have to have that. You see, like, and I can't do that because Kako's not a center and there is no center on that line. It just kind of sucks, you know? If you're going to have something like that, you need to be able to change it yourself. Like, it sucks. I don't know what else to say about it. I like what they were trying to do. I just feel like it could have been done a lot better. We're not even anywhere near where we need to be. This lets me see how much guys are actually getting injured though. No, we made it to December finally. Team is honestly doing pretty good. I am still genuinely shocked. I think the offense of my team is probably far outweighing the low overall, the goalie. Oh, sorry about that. I think what I'm gonna do is for this one, like for the start of the seasons, whenever I go into the draft and all that, on these longer episodes, I'm gonna cut all that out. Like, I'll show myself going into the draft and then coming out of the draft, just so you know that I went in and out. But yeah, because right now this video is already almost at 40 minutes long. Okay, replace him. We're still 18-8-3. 19-8-3. AHL team isn't doing as well as I hoped they would, but they're not doing terrible. No. Oh, Steve Dangle. I just got a Steve Dangle notification. Nick Robertson is a forward. Oh, man. I don't think he's ever gonna live that defenseman debacle down. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Man, you were just injured. I don't remember seeing injury prone on his thing when I drafted him. Uh-oh. Goodbye, coach. I don't got nothing to complain about my coach except for the fact about the only time I've seen. I don't know how much of the line editing I'm gonna have in this video, like I said previously, but the only way I've seen to be able to get around and change the players, the lines, the green check mark, the red X, the yellow line, whatever you want to call it. Best lines. The only way I've seen to change that is changing coaches. But I hate changing coaches, honestly, because my coaches work really well together right now. They're not as good as when I first started and they were all like high 70s. I've never had all four coaches together combined. I've never had higher than a 78. I've had a 78. Actually, I think at one point my NHL and AHL teams were both at a 78. And now my NHL team is like a 63. Something like that. I actually haven't checked that in a while. Let's take a peek at that. 67. Okay. And now my AHL is at 74 after I lost one of the four, and I had to sign someone else. I think it was that guy. They're all happy at least. How many? Okay, so I'm gonna be losing just the one. Alright, that's good. What about scouts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of my scouts are up. Wow. This is going to be an expensive scout year. Alright, well, we are going to go ahead and end off here. I am going to hack and slash this video and try to get it in a reasonable amount of time. If it seems a little scattered, I apologize. If you made it this far into the video, thank you very much. And see you in the next episode.